All right, what's going on, guys? Chris of Chef Sports Cards here. We are doing 2023 Tops Allen and Ginter. Third hobby case break number 8. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry if you had to double watch the opening there. Something's going on with YouTube. It's so weird. Like usually when you go to YouTube, you start your stream, but it's like starting it automatically. I don't know why. Very weird. Anyway, not your problem. My problem to deal with. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Especially if anybody's new to the channel, welcome. A little bit about us. We've been around for over 6 years now. We break mostly baseball. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading, and we ship as quickly as our little hands can move. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do free breaks. When we do them, we use our subscriber list from YouTube for the random. So if you want a chance to get into a future free break, all you do is hit the old subscribe button there. eBay. The eBay sweepstakes continues to roll on. There's no purchase necessary there. If you'd like to enter that, you can go to any of our eBay listings. Go in the description at the very top. There's a link there. You click on that. It'll tell you how to enter. You can win free cards. I don't know how many. I don't know what they are, but winnable. I know that. And finally, chefsportscards.com, our website. We don't have anything up there now to buy because we just did our Thanksgiving giveaway sellout, which I thank everyone who joined those. We will be doing the giveaway tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern. So if you joined any of those breaks, come and check us out at 9 o'clock. See if you won a little something, something. All right, let's go over the teams. D-backs, Robert H. Braves, Orioles, Red Sox, Doug P. Cubs, Daniel J. White Sox, Doug P. Red, Scott B. Guardians, Rockies, Doug P. Tigers, Scott B. My God, my handwriting is getting worse and worse. Royals, Doug P. Astros, Scott P. Angels, Doug P. Dodgers, Daniel J. Brewers, John T. Twins, Scott B. Marlins, Doug P. Mets, Chung A. Yankees, Doug P. A's, Scott B. It's basically two people in this whole break. Phillies and Pirates, Doug P. Cardinals, David B. Padres and Giants, Robert H. Mariners, Rays, Doug P. Rangers, David B. Blue Jays, Nationals, Scott B. And the non-baseball spot is Roger C. All right. Let's get to it. I was talking earlier. This is the second third of this case. We didn't get much out of the first, but we did get a 1-of-1 mini that I missed in the break. I saw it when I was sorting the cards. So that's going out to Doug. He had, it was a Devers 1-of-1 mini. You don't really label those very well. So let's see what we got out of these 4 boxes tonight. Good luck, everybody. Acuna for the Bravos. We didn't pull any rip cards out of the first 4 boxes, so maybe we'll find one tonight. This is my old-timey song for Allen Ginter, the old-timey cards. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Man, look at that tattoo on his arm. It's a little, I don't know if I'd do my name on my arm like that, but it's me. To each his own, you know. It's funny. Over Thanksgiving, we went to Tennessee for Thanksgiving at my sister's house. My dad was there, and my son who goes to Tennessee. And somehow we got talking about tattoos at dinner. And my dad was talking about my grandfather, my grandfather passed about 15, 20 years ago. Tim Raines, Black Border, and he had these tattoos, and I remember them very clearly from when he was in the service in World War II. And the one said they were like out of Popeye. Like the one was like a mother tattoo on this, on the arm on the one side, and the other side was an eagle with his social security number underneath it. And we were talking about obviously there were reasons they did that stuff back then for identification purposes and stuff, but Could you imagine nowadays if you walked around with your social security number tattooed on? Like, it'd take about 2 days for people to steal your identity. But apparently, it was pretty common back in World War II. Anderson AG back. See, I still haven't got my wife bought me a gift certificate for a tattoo parlor for Father's Day, and I still haven't used it because I still don't know what I want to do. Mancini. See, I've gone the first 50 years of my life without a tattoo, and there was a time when I had planned on getting one many, many moons ago, and some things happened, and it just didn't happen. And it's kind of like one of those things I just forgot about. Eventually, it was like, well, it's okay, not a big deal. And my wife's kind of into it. She's gotten some tattoos in recent years, and my son has a couple tattoos and this and that. So now they're like pushing on me, but I'm kind of like, I made it this far, you know. Bruhan base, like 50 years in, I don't have one yet. Do I need one now? But I don't know. I feel bad if I don't use it because it was a gift, but I just can't decide on what I want to get either. I'm thinking of doing the Chef Sports Cards logo like on my wrist right there. So when I'm breaking, you guys can just see it. How annoying would that be? Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of like my grandfather. Like he was kind of I know exactly what you mean. Like, and they look so bad because, they're that old like blue ink that they used to use back in the day and they faded and stuff. I remember when I was a kid, and look, tattoos became popular in the 90s for anybody who's a little bit younger, or say under 40 or so. Like, I mean, tattoos were always around, obviously, but like they started becoming like trendy. And I hate to call them trendy, but that's kind of what they've become in like the 90s. And I remember when I was a kid, like in the 80s, my grandfather all the time was like, don't ever get a tattoo. Like, he didn't, he had them, but he always made it sound like it was a necessity in the war, for identification or whatever, which I get. But yeah, he always, you know, and the funny thing is, like I said, there was a time when I was gonna get a tattoo, but then my sister and my mother went and got tattoos, and I was like, really, you know, Ichiro Mini A&G back. Like my sister and my mom have tattoos. I need one too. And now it's nuts, especially with the women. Like I get that it's and look, I know tons of people with tons of tattoos, and I got nothing against them. Your thing's your thing. Some people it's an outlet. Some people it tells a story. Some people, a lot of people have different reasons for doing them. But I'm telling you, man, women nowadays are like nuts with these tattoos. My wife is like, she's there like every week. And she even told me like a month or two ago, she's like, if you don't want that gift certificate, just give it to me. I'll use it. Like, okay. Thanks for the present. Like, taking it right back. Ooh, there's an in-action short print. Jazz for the Mullins. For Doug. They usually run like 2 per case, the in-action short print. I had a roommate, one of my roommates in college. He had the worst tattoos I ever saw. All of them, he was like blasted drunk when he got them, which, especially, and again, too, you're talking about, 30 years ago when the inks weren't as good as they are. And just the technique in general wasn't as good as it is now. And, that was always a big no-no, like to not be drunk and get a tattoo because it would thin your blood and this and that. It would run and whatever. And he had like 5 or 6 tattoos. Everyone looked worse than the next. Like they're all run, and you'd ask him like, "What is that?" He'd have to explain it to you. Like, "Oh, don't you see the outline here?" Like, no, I don't see it, dude. Ryan McMahon for the Rockies. Robinson. How often do you rip card. I'm sorry, the thing's blocking it. I can't see exactly what that says. There's a stupid icon on the screen. It says, "How often do you rip cards? Something up." Oh, how often do rip cards show up? They're about 2 per case on average, but honestly, they're usually more than that. I'm sorry, the show was blocked with the something on my screen. Sarah Natoceni. Anyway, AG back. Which is cool that they're there, but it kind of sucks because rip cards like 5-6 years ago used to be like truly short printed. Like it was a huge thing to hit a rip card, and you were also guaranteed to get like something monstrous out of it. Now they guarantee like 2 per case. Usually I see 3 or 4 in a case sometimes. And now most of them, there are some big hits in them, but they're tough to come by. Like anything. They took something unassisted triple play. They took something that was really, really cool, and of course, overproduced it as usual. But it should be at a minimum 2 per case. Wasserman short print. And Christian Walker base. I just saw someone recently had a whole case, and because there are box topper rip cards, which come with a guaranteed stained glass in them, which are pretty cool. They're limited to 25 copies. And then there's 3 hits in them. Most of the time it's 2 other short print minis, but there can be autos or sketch cards or whatever. And I just saw someone recently got an entire case. Every single box had a box topper rip card in it. I would probably say, as much as I always rip a rip card myself, from a financial aspect, you're probably better off selling it. Usually. Tommy Edman for the Cardinals. For David, like just from a financial aspect, you're probably better off. I mean, odds are tough on pulling something really nice. They're 1 per case. Hot boxes are 1 per case. We haven't got one out of this one yet, so there should be one here somewhere. Might be in these, or there's 4 more boxes left after this. So, but yeah, hot boxes are 1 per case. Vargas base. We'll see. Maybe we'll get one. Hot boxes are cool and all, but unless you get rookies, that's really what you're looking for, the hot box rookies. MacGuffin. Yeah, the stained glass are cool. The wood or all of those ones, the metal ones are cool too. They're a little tougher to come by. We've pulled a couple stained glasses this year. Bobby Witt. But yeah, I like them too. I like the stained glass one. Webanyama. That's an auto we haven't seen yet. Lindor AG back. Nice to pull a Webanyama. We did pull in the Dahl auto, which was monstrous. I didn't even realize they were worth as much as they were. So I looked it up. I was like, holy shit. Excuse me. I'm all stuffed up. My nose. And Juan Soto. You haven't seen a metal? Yeah, they're tough. I think they're numbered to 3, or there's 3 copies on the metal. Woods are 1 of 1. Metals are 3. And but there's also 1 of 1 minis, like the one I pulled the other day wasn't a wood. It was just a 1 of 1 mini. You know what? I'm gonna blow my nose. Give me 1 second. What's up, John? All right, sorry about that. I was dying there. Do. Small. Ethan Small on the AG back. Randy Johnson. Yeah, you used to be able to see through rip cards if you put. My son actually figured it out. If you take a rip card and you put your cell phone up, like with the flashlight, like to the back of it, go into a really dark room, you'd actually see through the rip card and what was in there. And then if it wouldn't show through, then you knew there was a metal mini in it. So we had one some years back. I have I think it's from 2016, a rip card, a short print trout that I have graded. It's here somewhere. Torrey Hunter. And we were trying to decide whether or not to open it. And then my son was like, oh, it's a trout. You have to open it. I was like, all right. You got a hit coming up. McGriff, the crime dog for the Brew Crew. Or, I'm sorry, the Braves. I'm saying the Brew Crew, the Braves. Old Fred McGriff for the Bravos. Doug, mini framed relic. Detmers, wakeboarding. Shea Langoliers AG back. We haven't had a Brooklyn back either. We haven't had, I don't know, we haven't had like one Brooklyn back this year. I like Brooklyn backs. Those are cool. If you're not familiar with those are to 25, but they're hand numbered. And they have a different, the Brooklyn design on the back. Shohei. Aachen Cathedral in Germany. You can always be sure to learn a little something from Allen and Ginter. That's for sure. Brandon Marsh. Oh. Statue of Liberty, USA. Nice. Alcantara AG back. Murphy, Dale Murphy. Get one of those crazy music relics that we got. We got a bongo relic or some crazy shit like that. It was huge. I think I had to use like a 390 to put it. Oh, actually, no. I had to use like I forget what those things are called. Like an actual case, like to put it in. The thing was so big. Webanyama. And Blake Snell relic for San Diego. For Robert. There's Nadal. All right, enough of the relics here, AG. Give us some autos. What's this one? Rarest of the diamond, 4 home run game. Entering 2023, 18 players have batted 4 home runs in one game. a dozen in the NL, and 6 in the AL. Bobby Lowe of the Boston Bean Eaters became the first to accomplish this feat. Scooter Gannett and JD Martinez joined the ranks in 2017. It is pretty amazing, 4 home runs in a game. The Boston Bean Eaters. What a great name. Why didn't they keep that one? Brown. Jewel case. Thank you. God. John, what would I do without you, buddy? Yes, a jewel case. I would not have remembered that's what they're called. Yes. And I actually do. It's so funny, too, because when I first got my wholesale account with BCW, if you're ever on their website, their wholesale prices are really good compared to their retail prices. They really do a number on the public, to be honest with you. But they have this, they sell it. They have like this case where it's all mixed of different sizes. And the funny thing is, even with as many cards as I open, there are a few sizes I barely use, whereas there's some like 138, 168, 108 that I use a lot of, but 197's not a, I have 197 sitting up there. It'll take me a year to go through like 5 packs of them, so they have this mixed case that you can buy from them. And I usually, like, if one of the ones that's I barely use is running out, I usually just pick up a mixed case. Well, I didn't realize it the first time. Max Meyer AG, they put this. I thought I had one sitting here. It's actually downstairs. They actually have this case they give you that's a 397, which I had never even seen before. And I was like, when the hell am I ever going to use this? And then, of course, we got something out of like Allen and Ginter actually needed it one time. DeGrom. But it's a top loader, though. It's just a 397 top loader, things like that thing. It's like 2 inches thick. Morale rookie relic for the Cubbies for Daniel. Ken Allen. By any other name, Ken Allen. What the hell is that? The hairy Houdini, Ken Allen, was a Borneo orangutan known for his ability to escape his enclosure at the San Diego Zoo. The enterprising primate made 3 getaways in 1985 alone. Each time he was found strolling along harmlessly. You remember that, Rob? That's in your neck of the woods. Everybody be careful, the orangutan's out again. Like I said, you can always learn a little something from Allen Ginter. Mike Mussina, base. I don't even know if Robert's still here, but he's from San Diego. That's like there used to be Tatis black border. There's a very big mental institution here called Haverford State Hospital. And my business partner, he grew up like next to it. And it's been closed for years. But I mean, this was like, honestly, this was like something out of like a horror film, this place. There's another inaction short print. Tatis this time for the Padres. But they used, he said at least like 5 times a year, the cops would come around to their house. He literally lived on like the edge of the property, and people like, could you please keep the kids inside? Because one of the inmates escaped again. Like, it happened all the time, he said. Tony Quinn. And these were like, serious, sick, seriously sick people, He's like, yeah, our mom would be like, all right, everybody's got to stay in. And he's like, we get all mad and be like, well, there's a psychopath out there. What do you want? Can't even imagine. Sarah Langs, AG back. I'm going to the zoo lately. Really? Oh, thank you, Robert. Very kind of you, my friend. Robert throws a tip every now and again. I appreciate it. I can't imagine that. I mean, they closed it. The hospital's still there. Um, Honestly, in the state of our world these days, it's a shame they closed it. But the hospital's still there, but it's been closed for years. He said, yeah, all the time when he was a kid, they'd come around and be like, all right, kids, stay inside. There's an axe murder on the loose. Devers for Boston. These are limited to like 500, I think, or something like that, if I remember right. I think. Not numbered, but limited nonetheless. All right, come on, let's find something good. What are you doing to us, Ginter? Give us a rip card. Give us hot box, something. We got Topps Chrome update coming up next. Hey, hot box. Here we go. Hot box action coming at you. All right, Maddox, Brown, Zito, Staley. There we go. I called it. Hitting for the cycle. Bongos. Those music things, this feels like we get the bongo one like every other time. All right, let's see some rookies. There's a Terang. Otani, Stephen Kwan, Prado, Herrera. Oh, no mini in that one. Should get a double mini. Double mini. Goldie, Robert, Torres, Bregman, Van Kirk, Langoliers rookie. And our double minis. What do we got here? Both AG backs. If I can turn them around, if my hands will work. Apotica? That. The Vibe King Nathan Dogface Apotica. No idea. Brandon Marsh. Fun in the Sun beats soccer. How can you beat it? Do. All right, Class, Olson, Wisdom. Hey, Robert De Niro, Freeman, Brett Beatty. Separate. Stanton, base. Base. Marsh, Abreu, Rodriguez, Schwartz, and Eckersley mini. Wow. Eckersley on Boston. There's something you don't see every day. Dennis Eckersley, mini framed relic on the Boston Red Sox. Huh. For Doug. There you go, buddy. Jason Worth mini base. DeGrom, Gibson, Marte. There's a Riley Green, Ortiz, Gibson. What was that? Marine National Monument. Somewhere. Riley Green rookie for Detroit. Nola Johnson. There's a Volpe rookie. Vera, trumpet player. Griffey. Ray, that guy we got yesterday. We got an auto of his in the first third of this box. Eloy, McClanahan, Molina, Lux, Jansen, Harper, Appa. Corey Lee, AG back. Come on, AMG. Give us some autos. Stop screwing around with the relics. Brian Hayes, White, Clemente, Acuna. Griffey black border. Goes to the Giants. Yeah. Or is there any word on if he's getting closer to making a decision, or I've kind of stopped following at this point. Like, just tell me when he decides. Falafel. Like, I don't know. I thought it was big done by now. Like I thought it'd be pretty quick, but I guess not. He's got to weigh who he wants to take his $500 million from. There's a Michael Harris rookie. Small. Carlos Correa, AG back. There's Jung rookie. And there's Kevin Hart. Posada. And Arenado base. He's the one that did the song for Ed. Oh, really? Within the week or so? Yeah. I didn't know that, John. Honestly, I would like it if Ohtani would go to an AL team if he's not going to come east where I can see him play. Just so we don't have to play against him. Like, I mean, I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't care. I would love for him to come east just so I could see him play more. There's a Gunner rookie. Nolan Jones rookie. And that's the only thing. It's very rare you get to see him because he's on the West Coast, Ooh, thickness, mad thickness. Look at that. All right, let's put that on the bottom of the pile. Mad thickness there, folks. Could be on to another music relic or booklet, or we'll see. That'll be fun. Hank Aaron, AG back. I'm down with the thickness. Nelson rookie. Is that stupid song? I have it in my head already. Get down with the sickness. Get down with the sickness. I'm thinking get down with the thickness. Maybe last time we thought it was a booklet, it was a music relic. So I'm hoping, but I'm not gonna I'm not gonna speculate. Nito rookie. Murphy short print. Corbin Burns. Oh, Yelich booklet. That'd be massive. Rodriguez. Krakow, Old Town, Poland. Nice. Couple more. We're almost there. Couple more. It's always fun when you find those thick packs like that. You're like, well, it's something. Everyone starts thinking, oh, it's this, it's that, it's this. And then you open it up and you're like, shit. It's not what I thought it was. Thomas Ripken DeYoung relic. I hope it's a booklet because we keep getting damn relics. It's starting to piss me off. David B. Riley, AG back. Tough weekend, John. You only did a couple with me, so you must be talking about someone else. Mateo. Ukulele. Well, last night was bongo. Chavez base. Well, so this is the last two pack, just to give you kind of an idea of the thickness difference. I don't know if you can see that there. This is a regular pack on top. That's the. Well, let's stop playing with it. Let's just get to it. Just get to it. Stop screwing around, Spiker. Come on. Alonzo Williams. and Schwaba. All right, let's see what we got. Good luck, everybody. Getting down with the thickness. Oh, it is a booklet. It is a booklet. All right, on the back, Brendan Nemo, bass, and enjoying a pina colada. All right, let's see here. Allen and Ginter autographed relic book card. Andres Jimenez, 9 of 10. Look at that patch. Very nice. And books are not easy to hit in Ginter, my friends. Not easy at all. That's my man, Doug. Well, not surprised. Doug's got like 18 teams. Andres Jimenez, 9 of 10 patch booklet. Very tasty. Yeah, you know, the crazy thing is, too, if you saw, especially with that update, I don't know if you saw the second one. Both of those updates had a ton of brewers. That whole case had a ton of brewers in it. Like last night's, the second half had like 2 autos and 3. Man, that's a pretty book. Always nice to get a booklet. Congrats to Doug. There you go, buddy. All right. Box number 4. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, Topps can from time to time pull out a patch. They can, but every other company's better at it than they are in general. But it's the one thing Panini is definitely better at, and Leaf is better than all of them, or patches. I think they just understand how much a cool patch people like a cool patch. You know, like I don't know, because sometimes with the thing that bothers me with Topps is a lot of times you open stuff that should have a patch and it doesn't. You know, like oh, you get this relic auto to 10 and it's just a napkin in it. And you're like, come on, it's to 10. You got to put something in there. You know. Even like last night when we were doing museum. I mean, some of those patches were okay that were in the lower numbered stuff, but I don't know. I think if you're doing something to 20 like that Pete Alonso dual relic auto we pulled, beautiful card, but you got to put a patch in that thing. Number it to 20. All righty. Moving on. Well, I hope Doug's here. I hope he saw the cool booklet he got. If not, he'll see it later, I guess. All right. Curly. Who's Curly? World 100-meter champion Fred Curly. There you go. Doesn't look familiar to me. So we got Topps Chrome Update Hobbies coming up next after this. Also, for those of you who are my loyal fans and followers, I wanted to let you guys know I got another case of Archives Collectors boxes with the lunch boxes, and because of my catering going on the next couple of weeks, I'm not planning on putting anything up on the website for probably like another 10 days or so, just so I can get through this catering I have to do. So I'm actually we're probably gonna do a full $10 case on eBay next week, and I'm just gonna have to put in the description that we're gonna random the lunch boxes to everyone. So if you're still looking for a lunch box, or it'll probably be up for Saturday next week. I was surprised I got one. Those cases aren't easy to come by, so somebody's liking me this week. I don't know. So if you like it, it's still 1 auto per box, of course, and plus the lunch boxes and all that. It'll be up in a day or so. Araz relic for Miami. Griffey AG back. The hits have been pretty decent in those boxes too. We pulled some pretty decent stuff out of that first case we got. So. Volpe. This old lady who likes Silver Slugger, worked as an aerospace engineer before finding his true calling at age 58, impersonating Albert Einstein. Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, that lost me. Oh, Robert, you need a Clemente. I have an extra Clemente. I'll send it to you. I didn't know you should have told me that. I have one here. I'll send it to you this week. I'll send it to you with your order this week. You can have it. I was going to put the damn thing up for sale. I have one here and I have another one. I have an extra. So if you need one to complete your set, I'll send you one because I'm that kind of guy. It's just sitting here anyway. I know John's looking for Hank Aaron, but I haven't run across like hardly any. I was going to see if I could find one for him, but I'll be happy to send it to you. Assad short print for the Cubbies. Ortiz. AG back. Yeah, no problem, dude. I'll send it with your order this week. It is literally sitting behind me on the table. And I was just looking at it the other day. I was like, maybe I'll just sell it on eBay. But where I was going to, I don't know. I even thought about giving it away tomorrow night in the giveaway, but I was like, it's kind of cheesy. I don't know. Liberator, but I'll send it to you and you'll have a complete set. There you go. But anyway, I had the opportunity to get a case. It's at a pretty decent price, so I figured it'd kind of be a cool break for next. Wow, Robert, you didn't have to do that, dude. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Alvarez base. I just want to be sure that people understand that, we're going to random the lunch boxes to everyone. I don't want someone to buy the Yankees and be like, oh, you owe me those 7 Babe Ruth lunch boxes. It gets absurd. So I don't know. I'll put something in the thing about reading the description or whatever. Chichen Itza? I have no idea how to say that. No, it's cool. I honestly, I got an extra one here, John. I'll send that one. Hoppa. I believe we haven't found a freaking rip card yet. Wakefield and Cruz. That's San Diego. Nelson Cruz on the San Diego Padres. Has Nelson Cruz been on the San Diego Padres lately? I don't know. That dude moves around so much, I can't keep track of him half the time. Is he currently on the Padres? I know he's on the Giant or on the Mariners a few years ago, and then was he in like New York or something? Van Kirk. Who's Van Kirk? Daniel Van Kirk, comedian. Okay. John, I will do everything I can to find you a Hank Aaron, my friend. I actually put some feelers out to people that I know to see if I can get one. So if I come up with one, I will let you know. The Hank Aaron's, people are finding a little bit. The Robinsons seem to be the one that are really hard to come by, from what everyone's telling me. Appreciate AG back. They released him halfway through the season. Okay. I was going to say, well, yeah, I didn't even remember him being there, to be honest. He moves around so much. Man, back in like, what was it, 2016, 2017, I used to play DraftKings baseball a lot. And anytime he went up against a right-handed pitcher, he started him. The dude was like money against right-handed pitching. It's so crazy. He hit home runs all the time. He moves around a lot, that dude. Jordan Alvarez. Oh, yeah, no problem, man. Krumlov. I have some stuff for Chris this week. Him out some cards that I ran across when I was cleaning some stuff out. I don't know. I send cards out to people who know like they like their team. I never even hear anything back from them. That is a short print green rookie for Detroit. Goldie black border, which is like a little weird to me. I don't know. Like I don't I don't care, but like I know somebody likes a team a lot, and I run across something that's either rare or something I know I don't need. I'll send it to them, and then like I never even hear someone go like, "Yo, man, thanks for sending that to me." All right, sure. I mean, did you get it? Like that, half the time, that's what I think. Like maybe they didn't get it. Babe Ruth, AG back. Mayor Chavez, Gary Sheffield. All right, couple packs. I can't. I mean, it's awesome that we got that booklet, but I can't believe we haven't seen a rip card yet. I spoke too soon. Look at that. There he is. A rip card for Brendan Nimmo. Who's got the Mets? Chung A. There you go. Here we did find a rip card. 26 of 199 for the Metropolitans. That, my friends, if you haven't seen one before, is a rip card. Rip it, keep it, who knows? Me, I rip them. I always rip them. And usually regret it afterwards. But one day I'm going to rip one and be like, yes, that's why you ripped them. You know, when I pull like a 1 of 1 Ohtani red auto or something. Oh, not you, Dan. Sorry, buddy. At least we found one. I mean, geez. I was like, what is going on here? Sometimes just luck of the draw, just the boxes you pick up off the shelf, you know? But hey, we got one. Smith. Ozzie Smith. Couple packs left. Henderson rookie. Gunner. Little baby. Yeah, I don't think he's here, Daniel. And to be honest with you, I don't know the guy, so I wouldn't do it anyway. Like, if it was somebody who was a regular and they wanted me to do it, I'd be fine with it. But I don't think he's ever even joined one of my breaks before, so I don't really know him, so I wouldn't, you know. What if somebody just speaks up and goes, yeah, go ahead, rip it. It's okay with me, and it's not him or whatever. So sorry, my man. If it were one of the regular boys and they were willing to do it, I'd be more than happy to rip it. But all righty. Well, I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. As always, I couldn't do this without y'all, and I do truly, truly appreciate it. If you are not in our last break coming up, please stay safe, stay healthy out there. As I said before, we're doing the Thanksgiving giveaway tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern, so come and check that out if you're in that. And otherwise, we'll see you next weekend. We'll be back. Next few weeks for us will be a little different than usual because of my other business, so probably just break on Friday, Saturday the next few weeks. But we'll have some good stuff up there also. All right, quick hit recap. 2023 Topps Allen and Ginter third case break number 8. We had 2 in-action short prints, the Jazz, Chisholm, and Tatis for the Padres. We did have a rookie short print of Riley Green. Rip card, Brendan Nimmo for the Mets, 26 of 199. Mucho relics this evening, which leads me to believe there's got to be a lot of autos in those last 4 boxes, or a decent amount at least, because we only had 2 autos in the first 4, so we'll see. All right, McMahon, Edmund, McGriff, the crime dog, Blake Snell, Morale rookie, Dennis Eckersley for Boston, DeYoung, Luis Arraez, Cruz, and Mancini. Other short prints, Assad, Murphy, Goldschmidt, and Wasserman. And then we did have a very, very delicious book, numbered to 10, 9 of 10, Andres Jimenez jumbo patch autograph. That is a fine, fine looking card right there. All right, folks. Again, thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. We'll be back in about 10 minutes with Update Crew. Have a great night. Take care.